Set you down on fire, let it burn to gray. Every scar on map, every fallen step. If you're gonna go, hands still shaking. They reach out, name that dream, say it out loud. You're not your past, you're not your fear. Every lost year got you right here. You've been dancing with the thought of flight, wings in your chest, caught in your pride. If you're gonna go, go all the way. Set you down on fire, let it burn to gray. Every scar on map, every fallen step. If you're gonna go, go all the way. One step closer, feel that break in the wall. One breath deeper, hear that old voice fall. You're gonna go all the way. Set you down on fire, let it burn to gray. Every scar on map, every fallen step. You're gonna go all the way. All the way.
Great. Welcome to another live. And if you're watching later, welcome and thank you for watching. So that was my song that I made with, I think I made it with Suno. It's a cool song. I think that's a great intro song that I'm going to be using in my lives. And so here we are trading the 1 minute chart, all right, on BitMEX. All right. Wow, I actually entered into a position this morning on the 1 minute chart, and I'm already up 3R. Okay, I only risk $10 per trade. Okay, so my entry, just so that you know, this was not a serious position. My entry was here, 6551, 65515. My stop loss is at 65190. And there we go. It is, wow, it is 9 o'clock, 9:05 a.m. New York time. I'm not in New York, but I do trade. I do like to look at the New York time for trading. Oh, my microphone on. I think the sound is better with this microphone. Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, well, let's have a look at the chart and see what's going on. Nvidia is coming out with their earnings, I think, later today. So let's see what that, what that brings. Let's have a look on Twitter or X and see what's going on. All right. Jeez. Okay, I like to look at Binance volume as well. Because Binance has the highest trading volume, I do like to look at the Binance chart, as well as the BitMEX chart. And of course, with BitMEX, I can trade directly on TradingView, okay, which I love, or on their platform, bitmex.com. By the way, guys, just a quick reminder, they're giving away $50 when you deposit $25. So you can trade any which way you'd like. And don't tell them I told you, but you can also take, remove or withdraw your $25 when you get your 50. So you're basically trading for free. Why not try it? Learn for cheap and trade for free. My cat is meowing. I think she's not very happy that I'm speaking. She's trying to take a nap. That is all right. Just looking at see what's trending. Okay, so what is trending on Twitter? All right, we had I guess the Americans had the State of Union speech yesterday, so I guess it was nothing big because the markets really didn't move. At least Bitcoin didn't move that much. Okay, great. Let's just have a quick look. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, there's nothing really going on Twitter. I only like to see if there's like news or, anything like that. So I'll just close that. Don't distract yourself with Twitter. It is the last thing that you should be looking at if you'd like to, be successful. I do look at the Forex Factory, and we do have, oh, okay, so that was 3 a.m. This morning, 3 a.m. European time, because I'm in Europe. All right. Tomorrow we have unemployment claims. That should be interesting. It's a red folder, so that means volatility ahead. Friday we have PPI. All right. And yeah. All right, so Thursday and Friday are going to be more or less volatile days, I expect. Thursdays, like I've said before, Thursdays are usually, all right, it doesn't happen 100% of the time, but Thursdays are usually when your midweek reversals happen, okay? So let's say, for example, you're in an uptrend, from Monday to Wednesday. Usually you'll see a reversal of that uptrend on Thursday. Vice versa, if you are in a downtrend from Monday to Wednesday, for example, usually you will see a uptrend on Thursday. All right, so depending on on what the week starts with, then it reverses on Thursdays, hence the name midweek reversal. Now here, all right, so let's get that out of the way. Okay, and here is, let's look at Bitcoin and see what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin on BitMEX. All right, now I'm going to be showing you how to enter on the 1 minute chart. Okay, but before we do that, let's have a look at what's going on with Bitcoin. That's on the higher time frames. All right. It's the same thing. It's just one is BitMEX and the other one is Binance. And I like to compare volume. I also look at, and I'm sure most of you guys know that I do look at footprint charts. Okay. So I'm going to show you these as well. I'll put it up here. There is a free platform that I just discovered. One of the students in the real world that I am a student of. So I'm a purple belt in the real world, which is very cool. They actually suggested this platform for me, and it is Kiyotaka AI. I don't know if you guys know this platform. It's for on-chain data. I'm going to post it on my X account so you guys can go there and see it. All right. And I guess use use my referral. It's free. But when you use my referral, I can get more indicators and so on. There's no paid service on here, I think, or at least I haven't, figured out how to get a paid service, but it's free and it does show you, on-chain data. All right, so if you look at here, I have QQQ. I thought it was BTC. All right, crypto, BTC. And let's go to the 5 minute chart. All right, now I'm used to, of course, using CoinAnk, okay? This is the CoinAnk platform. So I've learned CoinAnk for the last, year or so. So I'm used to this one. But yeah, Kiyotaka also offers all of these, on-chain data analytics. So you have CVD, cumulative volume delta, open interest, okay? You have volume delta pro. This is on the side of my eye. And so I need to close this. It's distracting me. Okay. So I have all these indicators here. The TPO, okay. Time, price, opportunity. And here you have the point of control per session. So today's session, we have the point of control at 65,434. Okay, that means the point of control means it's the fair value. Okay, the fair value where most business is actually being conducted for Bitcoin in today's session so far. All right, you have the value area low over here in the purple line, and you have the value area high over here. Now, Bitcoin, as you can see, as of right now, we're in a 5-minute chart. It is 9:14 New York time. It has broken out of the value area high, came back to retest, and let's see what it's going to do now. All right. Okay. My cat is actually meowing. Yeah. She is complaining that I'm making noise. We have volume increasing. So that should be interesting. Let me see. Let's go back to the one that I actually, I'm used to using it. So, for now, let's just use this until I become very familiar. Okay, large orders on here are simply large orders that have been placed. Now, here, we're on 5-minute chart. I actually like to go down to the 3, but whatever, 5 is fine. All right, now, my thought process on what I look at. Okay, so we're 9:15, so we're good. We have 15 minutes to have a look at everything. I did look at it before, but yeah. So we're above the VWAP on the, on the 5-minute chart. We're above the VWAP. Usually when we're above the VWAP, okay, it is a buying or a trending, an uptrending, profile for the day. All right, or sentiment for the day. If we break and go below the VWAP, okay, if we have a confirmed break below the VWAP and we keep, below the VWAP, then it's a selling profile. Okay, so here we've broken the VWAP, okay, with volume, as you can see here. Yeah. With volume, 644 positive delta, okay, and the delta is simply the buys minus the sells, or the sells minus the buys, whatever. The difference gives you the delta, okay? So here we have positive delta, negative, and I think I had made a post of this on Twitter, or X, whatever, that, when, wow, oh, okay, I thought that was 1,122. When there is effort, okay, so when, for example, in this example, we have positive delta. So when there is effort, okay, and we get result. This is a clear example of it. Effort, positive delta, result, price moves up, okay. Here we have negative delta, okay. Now, negative delta, but there's no, there's effort, but there is no result, all right. And that is when you can basically start looking, or that is when I start looking for reversals. All right. So you have effort, but no results. The price doesn't continue going downwards. So now, okay, the price, I guess it reversed. Okay. So here we have these large orders, which I like to use. However, with on-chain data, okay, or on-chain analytics, there is something that I guess you can say that it's not recommended, or I don't use just one item, okay, as my confluence. Okay, I don't use one item. Like, for example, I see big trades over here. Okay. Let's see, what is this? A 12 million sell fulfilled on on BTC. Okay, so you have a 12 million here. The initial amount was 992, and they got 646% filled. So, okay, so that's one. Here another, another one at 1:30, so 1:30, so that was like 2 hours ago. Okay, here's another. Whoa, this one got, wow, this one initial amount was 1 million, and the filled amount was 49 million. Almost 50 million. Okay, so that's 4,969% more than the initial amount. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking for a reversal. All right. Now, if I look at on-chain data, all right, usually these are the single prints up here, and these represent inefficiencies or imbalance. Okay. Now, if the inefficiency or imbalance gets respected, okay, then I expect it not to price, I expect price not to push through. All right. And so far, it is, you know, it is respected. Obviously, it's not New York Open yet. So at New York Open, we'll be able to see clearly what price wants to do. Okay. I usually have all of these windows open so that, you know, I'm comparing price with different confluences. So price with these single prints, with, you know, large orders, with the delta and so on. But in all of my trading, price is always first. Okay. There's many times that I've learned many times in the past that if I just basically go on large fill orders, you know, whether it's buying or selling, whether I go with that, then sometimes actually it doesn't, you know, it doesn't work out. The price will do what price wants to do. And even those big orders will, you know, will have to close or get liquidated or whatever. So I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying that, you know, we don't use one thing as as confluence to enter a trade. All right. Now let's have a look here. Here we have CVD spot. Now CVD cumulative volume delta spot actually tells me, you know, the real value. People are buying Bitcoin. They're not trading perps or future contracts, okay, like we are right now. They're actually buying the Bitcoin, okay? So that tells me that there is real demand, okay, for Bitcoin. As you can see here, CVD spot is going up as of 7:15 New York time. Let's look at these confluences, okay? As you can see here, CVD perps is also going up, okay? And open interest, which tells me new participants are entering the market, is going up, okay? Good. Now, and and we also have price going up. Okay, so far, so good. Can it change? Of course it can change. It can change in a second. But for now, that is what we have. So we're going to be monitoring that in 7 minutes to see what we get. Okay. Okay. Now we have that. We're good over here. What else can we look at here? Footprint. I'm actually going to go down to the 3 minute because that is how degen I am. Now it's just that I actually like the 3 minute chart. And as we are, you know, for on-chain data, it's fine. As I'm going to be entering on the 1 minute chart. Now I do already have a position open, a long position. So I might be closing that actually. And we'll see what happens. All right. Okay, let me just see what's going on here. I can play some of my mute. Oh no, I can't play my music. I'm gonna have to try to find a way. If you guys know how to, you know, a way to play music while I have my microphone on, drop it in the comments. Yeah, because I usually, you know, like listen to a little music, but I'm a little stuck. I'm not sure how to do this. Anyway, that's all right for now. All right, so what is going on? Is price able to push through here? One tick. Now the ticks here on the footprint, this is the footprint, okay? So the ticks here on the footprint chart would actually, you know, combine, instead of one tick, you can have 5 or 10 and it will just combine those orders together, okay? So like 2, all right, 3. Well, you don't really need to look at tick by tick, you know, but I do sometimes. All right, now let's have a look at price. And we're going to look at the 1 hour chart here. And we have the 1 minute over 1 minute over here. All right, so what is going on? Let's have a look at the daily chart. Well, let's have a look at the weekly chart, right? Let's do it the right way. Oops. All right, let's go. What's going on the weekly? All right. As you can see here, Bitcoin has clearly, okay, broken structure. Ooh, these are my swing failure high and low for a lesson that I have later on. All right, so this is a clear break of structure. All right. Bearish market structure break or break of structure or change in character. You can call it what you want. All right. So what a lot of people I think are expecting is that it would come back to retest either the 12 band, the 21 or the 50. All right. I think most people are, you know, going to the 12, at least the 12 or and the 21. Usually it'll break. You know, it'll break down, come back, retest, and continue in the direction that it came to retest from, okay? So that's the weekly. So it's bearish on the weekly. However, okay, and like I've said before, you can still, you know, get in and out of trades, intraday trades or scalping or, you know, intraday trades, even, you know, if it's bearish, you know, on the weekly or daily or even 4 hours. Okay, so it's bearish on the weekly. It'll have to, you know, come back and retest. Usually when it breaks down the 50 EMA or any EMA, it'll come back and retest. Usually the 50, it'll, you know, we'll see a nice little retest on the 50. All right, on the daily, same thing. I think a lot of people are expecting it to come back and retest the 50 and the 800 EMA. All right, it broke down. Didn't come back to retest so far. So a lot of people are expecting it to come back and do that. And that's a normal price reaction when any price breaks down the 50 or 800. It usually comes back to retest. All right. On the 4 hour, okay. On the 4 hour, it did come back. It retested, okay, it retested the 50 EMA. Now, I can do two things here. In order for it to continue upward, it'll have to break here. Okay, that is one resistance level. It'll have to break that. Oh, no, where is my... There we go. And to continue up, then it would have to break over here, which is 68. Okay, and then it would have to break over here, which is 70 in order to reach, I guess, 80. All right, so levels by level is what we're looking at. Okay, now let's have a look at the 1 hour. Okay, so what do I see here? We're looking at a break of structure here. All right, we're looking at a swing failure under here. Okay, but that happened, if I'm not mistaken, was that yesterday? Yeah, that happened, no, on Monday. Oh, Tuesday, yesterday, yeah. Okay, so if it would need to break over here for it to push further up, break this resistance, okay, with volume or momentum in order to push higher up. Now, what do I expect? All right. Because I look at the Asian session, okay, or the Asian range for bias. I expect that actually it comes back down. Okay, because as you can see here, it opened at the 50% Asia range. It swept the Asia high, and now I expect it to retrace down and take out the Asia low. Liquidity that's resting at Asia low. Okay, so look at the 30-minute chart. Yeah, that's what I expect. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay, good. Now, the only thing is I would like to connect my BitMEX trading view, but I'm filming with my phone, so I can't do my 2FA to connect. Well, it is what it is, so I'll just use the platform. All right, so what do I do here? Wow, that's a 4R. That's not bad. This was a trade that I just entered this morning. I'm telling you guys, you need to start copy trading me on BitMEX. All right. Yeah, I may close this position. Okay, 30. There we go. Okay. Okay, give it. Let's give it some time. All right, now I use the vector candles, okay? So, okay, I'm gonna close my position right now here. Well, actually, I'm not gonna close it because I don't see a bearish market structure break as of yet. Okay, so I'm waiting for a market structure break on the 1 minute. It's the exact same strategy that I use on the 3, on the 1 hour, on the 30 minutes. All right, MSB bearish. Okay, there we go. I'm waiting for this. All right, let's. Wow, damn. Ooh. Wow, it broke. We're looking here now at the order flow, and it did break the all right, I'm closing it. Market close. There we go. And I'm out of that long position. So let's see now if we're going to get a short position. All right. All right, guys. Oh. Okay. Ooh. So now here we got a SFP, swing failure, okay? Now, what is a swing failure? A swing failure is a candle, okay, that takes out the previous swing high. Okay, so this is a swing high here. So this took out the previous swing high, but closed back within, okay, within the body of the candle. So here we have a FP, a swing failure. Okay. So swing failure there tells me that we're gonna go down, probably. Okay. I like trading swing failures actually. Let's see on the... Another thing is that doesn't look it doesn't look very bearish on the 30-minute time frame. I expect it to actually come up here to the 800. Usually it loves to, it's very attracted to the 800, whether that's, you know, whether the 800 is sitting at the bottom or at the top of price. You often see price getting pulled to the 800 EMA. All right. So we are still waiting. Here's another swing failure pattern. This, why is it a swing failure pattern? Because look here, this is a swing high, okay? And here we have a candle that came up and took out the previous swing high, okay, but closed back with inside of the candle. So that tells me that it is reversing, okay, or it's possibly setting up for a reversal on the 1 minute time frame as well. All right, so what I'm going to do, oops, I'm going to quickly look at, ooh, we're on the 1 minute, okay. Quickly look at here, and yes, there we go. And we have a fair value gap. Okay, there we go. And we are going short. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. What is going on here? Oh, let's just refresh that. Go to the 1 minute. And we're entering a short position here. Short. Stop up here. Target. Well, I don't know. We can always do that later on. Stop loss. All right, it is market, and I am willing to risk $10 and we'll sell market, sell market. And there we go. We've entered in our position. Okay. Now it's going to come and take me out. All right, where is, and there we go. Now this is the value area high, okay? So we've respected these single prints here, which are inefficiencies, okay, or gaps. We've respected those, okay? And now we're gonna break under the value area high. Oh man, and now I'm looking for my recent trades. Oh. Oh shit, it didn't, all right, so my position was not entered. Okay, can I understand why? All right, we're gonna do that again, guys. It didn't. We're on the 1 minute. Stop loss is here. 25x is okay. I'm willing to risk $10 on this trade. I'm going to sell. Ooh, oh, that's why. Okay, well, let's say 60. You can always change that later. Sell, sell. Okay, there we go. All right. right, I am short. All right, that's my entry. And sometimes if you, on the platform itself, you can always move your TP to where you want. Your stop loss, okay, I'm going to move it right up here. Okay. Oh, this was the momentum candle. All right. It's still looking good on the 30-minute time frame. Doesn't look bearish. There we go. Now, one of the ways, okay, now, the thing is with trading is that when you're, if you want to catch moves, okay, fast moves, especially at New York Open, because that's where the majority of the liquidity is actually, injected. If you want to catch fast moves, you need to be able, okay, to execute your orders very fast. All right. One of the reasons why, and I didn't actually do it now because, like I said, I have my 2FA on the phone and I'm taping with the phone. But one of the things that you have to do is to execute fast. You have to enter your stop loss as, always. Otherwise, you will lose in this game if you don't have proper risk management. So always enter your stop loss. Your TP can be decided later. You can see how price is going for TP and so on, or you can take partial profits along the way. But one of the reasons why, okay, I enter market orders here is because I have to do it fast. So I don't really care about the small little fees that I need to pay extra, because when you enter an order on a limit order, the fees are less. When you enter it on a market order, then you pay more fees. But I don't care about more fees because, I need to act and I need to act fast, and I want my orders to get filled right away if I see momentum in price, okay? Okay. All right. So I did get my MSB, and this is even a bigger MSB here. All right, here's another. There we go. That's the big MSB, and it's not breaking through. So, some people use the candles, okay, the bodies for the MSB. Some people use the wicks as well, or they include the wicks. It's up to you. You can test it. I use the wicks. That way, I'm a little extra sure of what I'm, my entries. All right, let's have a look here. All right. So the entry was as follows. Oops. Short position here. My short entry was Entry price. Oh, just copying, pasting here. Entry price 245, 66245, 245. Oops. Okay, 66245. My stop loss is at 66259. No, 66795. 245. Well, keep in mind it's the 1 minute chart. 759. 759. There we go. Okay, 59. All right, that's my, and my TP would be the Asia lows here. All right, so let's see how price is acting here. Have a look at the 15-minute. Swing failure. Okay, we have a swing failure. Now again, a swing failure is simply, okay, you had a swing, okay, high over here. Let's mark that. So you see 1, 2, 3 candles. Wait, let me. To get swing failures, you can also use Lux Algo, okay, which to get failure, swing failure, okay. You can use the Lux Algo indicator. That is over here, swing failure pattern. But what I like to do is I like to learn about, you know, what I'm using an indicator for on my own as well. And it seems as if we're going to get stopped out. But that is okay because I just had, oh. Oh no, it's going, yeah, that's it, finito. Finito, guys, it's gone. I'm out. Wow, look at that. Oh, yeah, that totally. All right, well, that was a losing trade, but I lost 1 hour, okay? So I made, let me just see here. So my earlier trade, okay, here we go. Where did it go? I did copy. All right, so on my earlier trade, here it is, okay. I made a, I think it was a 4R. All right, and here I lost 1R. So that means that for today, I had a 3R, okay. So that is actually okay. That is why it's important to always keep your risk amount, okay, especially when you're learning, the same, okay, so that your wins are more than your losses, okay? You can be very sure about things at times and, you know, it doesn't work out in your favor. So gotta keep your risk management in place. Otherwise, you will get chopped. All right. All right, all of these guys that entered short, so they enter short, price, you know, price goes down a little bit, comes back up, making it a short squeeze, all right? And I don't know what's happening to those guys, but that is so strange. I mean, I know price will reverse, but I think there has to be some kind of liquidity sweep, okay, before price, reverses. Um, Now, there are two entries that you can, you have at New York session. You have the entry at New York Open, which is the most volume. Okay, so the first 30 minutes. A lot of people, or some people don't trade within that first 30 minutes because there's a lot of volatility. You don't know where price is going, and so on and so forth. People wait a lot for the dust to settle. After the dust settles, which is usually around 10, okay, so 10 a.m. New York time, is when a lot of people also, take positions. All right, so we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna take another position because I have 2 trades per day, 2 trades, 2 losses a day, and I'm out. All right, I'm gonna wait to short it. I don't have any bias. Oh, another thing, which is my bad because I shouldn't have gone short here. Because we're not even under the VWAP. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so here are my mistakes. My mistakes are, number one, that was a tight MSB, so market structure break. Number one, we didn't even break below the, we didn't break below to give price a market structure break. So that was mistake number one. Big mistake right there. Because in the end, the structure of price will tell you where it's going. Oh, I closed it. That's all right. There's always tomorrow or later today. All right. So, crazy. I'll have a Mentos for that. I'm going to mute myself because you don't want to hear me eating Mentos. I don't know if you, oh yeah, you can still hear me. Shit, I was on mute. All right. Cause why not? Oh, if I put my Spotify on, I'm gonna get like copyright. It's so complicated these things. Just like listen to some music online. Anyway, all right. Another thing is that we have actually retested the 800 EMA, swept out all of this liquidity here, and let's see. Okay. There we go. Well, that's my song, so I'm not gonna get striped. Oops. All right, let's look. Liquidity walls here. Let's see. Oh wow. Everybody's getting chopped. These are aggressive buys here. But in order for aggressive buys to happen, there must be a limit cells that are waiting to supply. Okay, so those are market makers or, you know, participants with large orders, limit orders. Okay, and that is the only way an aggressive or market order can be executed, is if you have limit orders. You can't have one. You cannot have more limit, more market orders than limit orders, and so on. So. Well. Oh man! Wow. Jeez. I'm really happy my stop loss got triggered. Yeah. Man, look at that. I'm just gonna draw the gaps where I see them, okay? Wicks are also considered, you know, as inefficiencies or gaps. So I draw the wicks as well. It is leaving a lot of inefficiencies here. That's a swing high, okay, right there. In order for a swing high to be, in order for it to be confirmed a swing high, the third candle, well, that's a bad drawing. Oh well, that's not a, yeah, that's swing high by this perspective. Now let's see this one, this candle closes back below here. No, this is just going and going. I can't believe I missed that move. It's always tomorrow, guys. That is very nice, actually. Jeez. All right. Point of control here. Point of control will probably come back somewhere. Let's see naked point of controls where they are. Naked point of controls are point of controls that have not been tested yet. 67986. 67986. 67986. Well, that's where 67986. That's a swing high. Oh, what the heck? I'm just gonna wait for confirmation before entering. There we go, guys. I think like I like to use the line chart at times. Here would be my market breakup structure. That's where I would enter. If it breaks over there, I would go short on MSB. Okay, so let's see here. A market structure break or market break of structure or change in character is simply when a trend ends and it goes the opposite direction. So in this case, it would be uptrend ending. There would have to be a change in character or market structure break in order for price to go in the opposite direction. All right, and so in a downtrend. Also I also use the candle the line chart. I also use the line chart for it. Yeah, because it's easier to spot. The only thing is in the line chart, you don't see the candle wicks represented by the line. Oh, yeah. All right, so that's kind of, you see, you didn't see that wick over there. Let's see if it breaks, it's going to fall hard. Yeah, yeah, this is ready to go. Let's go here. Yeah, all of these guys are going to get trapped up here. So in that case, I'm going to go. All right, we can even have this MSB right here. Trying to, take my trading where I don't have to trade or be in front of the computer all day trading and watching price. So I try to get that momentum New York Open or the first 2 hours of New York so that I have, the rest of the day to do things that I like. Right? Price first. On-chain data is great actually. It adds edge to your trading. But if you're new to trading, you shouldn't even be looking at on-chain data as of yet. You need to the basis of trading is really price, right? Price comes first and foremost, okay? And then when you understand price, then you can go and look at on-chain data. That is actually something my mentor told us, and of course I'm a student of the real world. So yeah, that is something that he actually mentioned, and it is so true. I feel like this wants to go down. Okay, all right, guys, I am going short. It's gonna come take this out, but I don't expect it to take that out. Okay, this inefficiency here. Okay, let's go short. We'll wait until it comes back up here to take this out. 67081. 6708. Oh, that's all right. We can just go short here. my stop loss. Okay, so 2 trades and I'm out. Let's see if we win this one. Or, yeah. All right, 60. Okay, good. Okay. I expected to take this out. But expectations are just that, expectations, right? Price will do what price does. You can't predict. You can't say for sure where things are going because you don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. The best trader in the world doesn't know. They can speculate, but they're not going to know where price is going and what price wants to do. Let's remove the liquidity heat map. That's where people get liquidated, their stop losses are placed, and so on. All right. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh. Wow, look at all these guys trapped up here now. Now what? Trap traders. All right, let me see. Okay. 6. It's 9. Well, it's 9, 10, 12. 10, 12. Okay, so after 10, 12, what are we looking at right now? So I built this indicator that would tell me, like, I back tested every single hour of the day. So after New York Open, okay, you do have the kill zone. Oh, jeez. You have New York kill zone. What is New York kill zone going to give me? Now, let me show you an example of that. New York kill zone here. New York Open. Silver bullet, sorry, excuse me, not kill zone. New York kill zone is before New York Open. Then we have the silver bullet from 10 to 11. So that should be now 10 to 11. So yeah, it's going to consolidate here, which is exactly what's happening. That's what I think. But I'm not taking a trade. I'm not going to jump in and try to catch the move or anything. I'll just let it do its thing. If I don't get in on another one, that's okay. There's another day, another trade. All right, where are we? Kill zone, silver bullet. That's where we are. Yeah, that's what I think. That's exactly what I think is gonna happen. So what you can do is when you analyze your charts, okay, you can look back, whether it's the 1 minute. There we go. Whether it's the 1 minute, 15, 1 hour, full, whatever time frame. All right, you look back at the chart and you can, of course, it never repeats, but the patterns are most likely the same or similar or very, very similar. All right, so this is what I think is going to happen. Let's have a look. Now, if we go here, where does price want to go? Does price want to go here? Oh, look at that. Price wants to go here. Price wants to go here. Price wants to take out all of these guys that went short, okay, way back when. Oh, 22nd of February. Oh, that was just Sunday. All of these guys that went short on Sunday, okay, maybe they went short here or, somewhere. All of them that put their stop losses right here. Could price want to go up here and take these guys out? Probably. Looks like it to me. With my little pattern, okay, that I just drew. Price is telling me it wants to push higher. Price wants to push higher, but this is getting respected. Is it building momentum to push higher? Or are longs, okay, as you can see, there's a lot of delta, positive delta. Are they being absorbed? All right. Must wait for confirmation. Must wait for confirmation. All right, 15. I think that's yeah, that's definitely a. Okay, guys, we got to swing high. That tells me it's time for a reversal. All right, a swing high is 3 candles. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got the swing high is the makeup of 3 candles, any time frame, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. All right, and the swing. Oh no, this is not a yeah. So sorry, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the swing high is usually the middle candle. Always, actually, it's the middle candle. Okay, so as you can see here, the middle candle is higher than these 2 candles. If we close back in the body of this candle, all right, then we can expect a reversal. However, if we go up and we take this one out, then, well, I guess we're going up again. I don't. Yeah, who knows what price wants to do? Just watch. Oh, we can even put this here actually. See our failure, swing failure. All right. Price is respecting here. I wonder why. Price is respecting this inverse fair value gap, inverse bearish fair value gap. Here. All right, now it is 10:19 New York time, and I think the move is done. Or is it? Just give me a break of structure, and I'm gonna enter. No break of structure, no entry here. Now, if you see me changing where my MSB is, market structure break, that is because price is moving. So yeah, it wasn't where it was before. It is moving. Oh gosh, I didn't get stopped out. Yes. QQQ is reversing. Or is it? Are we going short? Yeah, we're going short, guys. We are going short. I'm putting my stop loss right here, actually, because I do tight stop losses. Why? Why not? And we are entering a, oops, 10 sell position. There we go. We are short. We are short. Did we catch a short or did we not catch a short? All right, now there's probably nobody watching my lives, but I still like to trade. And I do talk to myself when I trade. We are under the VWAP. Are we under the VWAP? We're under the VWAP on BitMEX. Let's see if we're under the VWAP here. Not yet. Maybe we'll go back and test the VWAP on the 1 minute. Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, guys, I got one inverse fair value gap here. Okay, I got another inverse. Oh, okay. I got another inverse fair value gap over here. The wicks count as a gap. What am I talking about? I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. This is a, okay, so here we go. So we have a fair value gap here, bullish. Then we have a bearish fair value gap. So that makes it a bearish inverse fair value gap. Then we have a bullish fair value gap. So that makes it a bullish inverse fair value gap. No, this is not it because there was no other candle above here. All right, so it's as bearish. And look at that. I think we might finally be getting our little MSB. All right, but you know, gotta stay humble. Okay, we can't be too sure of anything yet. All right. You know, another thing is that when you are trading, all right, you should be able to lose as many trades, all right, as you can. You should be able to become a perfect loser. And that is what I've learned last year, the whole year. While trading, right, while trading in the small world, while being a part of the trading campus in the small world, one of the things, our mentor says is that become a perfect loser. Well, I mean, it's easy to say, but I've taken maybe over 1,000 trades last year. You know, sizing up from dollar trades to $2 trades to 3, 4, 5, and I've realized that I only get nervous when I don't know what I'm doing and I'm risking too much, right? It sounds cliche, but if you risk the amount that you really can afford to lose, then you will not get nervous, okay? If I lose this trade, I know today I've lost 2 trades. I know each trade I've risked $10. So 2 trades is a $20 loss. And so I'm okay with that, okay? Don't forget that I'm even more okay with that because I won a 3 or 4 hour trade before. A 4 hour trade, right? Minus the fees. It must be 3.80 R. Okay, so I've accepted that, it's okay. So you don't get nervous. Obviously, if I had like, 100 or 500, $200 on this trade, $50 on this trade, and I lost, I wouldn't be very happy because it's not the money that I can afford to lose right now, right? That's why. It's not what I can afford to lose. So I would get upset, emotional. I would get anxious. My heart would start racing. I would make bad decisions. I would revenge trade. I would do everything that is wrong in the book because I'm risking too much, right? I'm risking too much. Why am I risking so much? Well, one of the things that I've come to learn is that we risk a lot more, okay, than we should, or a lot more than we're comfortable losing, because it's not because we're greedy. It's because we're desperate to win, to be correct, to make it, right? We trade out of desperation. And yeah, those are different things actually.
That happens. What is price doing? Man, look at that. Well, there we go, guys. I'm going to stop talking now and we're just going to observe. Okay? I knew it was going to come back up here. 67149. 6 7. Oh shit. 1. All right. Ooh. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay, so this, here we go. Here's another thing. This fair value gap right over here so far looks so good. Nice. I'll just put this here so I can look at it. Let's see how this candle closes.
Dust on your shoe, heart still shake. Same old fear in a brand new place. You breathe in deep, taste bad ache. Every small break, a step you take. You've been standing at the edge all night, feet in the dark, eyes on the sky. If you're gonna go away, set your doubt on fire, let it burn to gray. Every scar a map, every fall a step. If you're
All right, I'm out, guys. My second order got got hit. My stop loss got hit. So I'm minus 2R, plus 2R today. All right, and that is what it is. That is trading. You will get stuffed out sometimes. Anyone that tells you that you can win 100% of the time is just not being honest. And the best traders in the world get loses. Gotta be a perfect loser. And you can't be a winner without losing, right? Because when you lose, you learn. And when you learn, you get better. You never win 100% of the time, but you win the majority of the time. And that is a winner. All right. So that is it for me. I am done. And look how price is going to reverse now. Oh my god. Why don't we just wait and see how price reverses this one? Ah! Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's going to come here. It's going to take this out. But anyway, guys, that is it for me today. All right. I've lost 2. I won 2. And yeah. Have a great evening. And thank you for watching. See you on the next live. It's going for here. It's going here. Lots of stop loss here. 6775. Just curious. 67. Oh. 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 Man. Huh. I wonder if that is the bottom for Bitcoin. Interesting. All right, I'm going to stop